The image that would eventually become the woman yelling at a cat meme actually came from an incredibly dark place. During the second season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Taylor Armstrong, one of our original main cast members, was experiencing brutal violence in her home. The rest of the cast of Beverly Hills had been speaking a lot about Taylor's marriage. The season actually opened with Taylor talking about finding her voice in therapy and working through advocating for herself in her marriage. However, the specific conversation that really prompted the reaction that would eventually become that meme came from Camille Grammer. At a high level, this group of women was approaching Taylor, like asking her more about her home life. During this conversation, Camille Grammer in particular is getting increasingly frustrated with Taylor defending her husband, and she closes her portion of the conversation by saying like, well, what's the truth? You said he hits you. You said he abuses you. In the next episode, Brandy hosts a party with just like the main women and some of their friends. It's relatively casual. Taylor tells the cameras that she was hoping to avoid Camille at this party, but it's much smaller than she anticipated. She is uncomfortable enough that she like removes herself from the party, and then some of the women bring her back in. Taylor comes back in, another woman asks her like, hey, what's going on? What's making you so uncomfortable? And she kind of like whispers that she is uncomfortable with people at the party, people that she cannot trust. These were obviously references to Camille. Camille had brought to the party two of her friends. One of her friends, Dee Dee, we had kind of like already gotten to know quite a bit, especially on the first season. So while she's not part of the main cast and she's not officially a friend of, I don't feel like housewives across the board were like officially doing friends of, she is Camille's friend. Dee Dee is pretty upset on Camille's behalf. Camille is telling her like, just let it go. She really can't. Dee Dee takes it upon herself to approach Taylor, and she's like, if you have a problem with someone, you need to talk to them. Taylor obviously doesn't want to talk to Dee Dee about this, and she's like, okay, I can go talk to Camille outside. And the conversation just continued with Dee Dee kind of like honestly berating her. In the confessionals, the other women that are there at the time can say like, look, we've all had a lot to drink. Like you can tell that things are getting heated between these two women. Everyone ends up outside. Taylor and Dee Dee have to be physically separated. And while she's yelling, defending herself, Taylor uses phrases like, you don't know what she did to me. She caused a lot of problems for me at home. She put my daughter in danger. You don't know what I've had to endure because of what she said. So this moment, this screen grab is the memification of trauma. It is a woman yelling about violence that she experiences at home that she is not safe and free to share with her friends. Another challenge of this moment and like of the second season as a whole, especially in relation to Taylor, is that the other women really are not being good friends to her. There is a lot of discussion behind her back about her marriage. When she is approached by the women, it seems like they're not super receptive to the way that she's defending her husband. In retrospect, the second season is really difficult to watch, not just for me, but it's like generally said that this is a difficult season to watch, knowing what we know about Taylor's experience with domestic violence. Speaking specifically of the meme, Taylor seems to be pretty amused by it. She's been asked about it many, many times since 2019. A couple times she's quoted where she says that she just like doesn't get it, like she doesn't understand why she is pointing at a cat. However, she also seems to have really embraced it. Like she came on a Watch What Happens Live once with a stuffed little white cat. There's also quotes of her saying that she thinks that she may be better known for the meme than she is for being on Housewives.